Good morning. Good morning. So, I'm your host of the Be Your Own Hero show. I'm Sacred Wrights, and I am a professional speaker and an author. An author. New book out. Oh, let me get to that in time. So, excuse me. Uh, HERO is an acronym. It means helping everyone reach optimism. It also means high emotion radiates overflow. High emotion radiates overflow. Ashe, Ashe, and Ashe. So I have to thank New Thought Media Network right here for allowing me the space to continue to experiment as a man recovering from a stroke, because that's been my experience. I've been experimenting with doing a show and recovering from a stroke at the same time. And a lot of times that's been helpful. A lot of times that hasn't been so helpful, but I've been working hard at it. I've been working hard at it. All right, so let's see what's next on my list. Oh, disclaimers. Just a reminder that I am not a personal trainer, nor am I a financial advisor. So please check what I say out with those people and expand your body of knowledge. Okay, so I think that's it for the introduction stuff. Now let me run a couple things by you. So first of all, my mom said she thought I wasn't doing the show today because I was downstairs chilling, and I have to acknowledge that it's like that sometimes. That sometimes I don't necessarily want to do the show, and that I don't necessarily want to do the run because I haven't done my run yet. So this is me talking about my run streak. So I haven't done my run yet. Yesterday was day 145, I believe, and I got up early in the morning and did it before my show, and it was really great. But today I just couldn't do it, and so I'm going to have to look to the gods, the spirits out there, to help me, give me some strength to get this done by the end of the day, right? Because I just want you to know that it's not easy for me. It's not easy to do the show. It's not easy to do the run. And those two things are the two things that are my linchpins for the rest of the day. Right? If I can get those two things done, then I can make it through the rest of the day, whatever else I got to do. And sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't, but at least it gives me something to fall back on. So here we are. Here we're doing the show. We got one out of two things. Next thing is the run, the run streak. The run streak. Okay, so that's what I have to say about today's run streak. I hope to see something on social. Hopefully, I'll post something on social media soon about me doing my run. Okay, now let's talk about the dice roll challenge. All right, here we go. 3. Number is 3. So you're going to take $3 out of your regular areas, your regular checking account, your regular savings account. You're going to move that over into an account that's earmarked for investment. Earmarked for investment. Right? So you want to put it aside in a place where you've already decided that this will be your place for 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 um, for investing, right? No matter how small the number is, even if it's only $3, even if it's your first day, you put $3 aside. Put that $3 aside. Put it aside. Put it aside, because what happens is you're training you. You're training you. You're training you how to take a little bit of everything that you make and set aside. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Take a little bit aside and set it aside, because once you get into that habit, oh, that book I was reading, man, the the richest person in Babylon, richest person in Babylon. So he talks about this, and he talks about how you've got to train yourself, and you thinking that $3 isn't enough is not going to get you there. You've got to be willing to set aside that $3. Set aside that $3, and then that will get you to, over time, it'll get you to understand that the more that you set aside, the greater your responsibility becomes. Your responsibility to you becomes, right? And so you've got to get in the habit, though. You got to get in the habit. Okay, so that is my clip about Dice Roll Challenge. About Dice Roll Challenge. Let me see who we've got in the chat today before I move on. All right, I'm sorry, not Day. I'm shouting out who I got shouting at me in the chat. All right, so shout out to Feed King. Shout out to Linda. Free Flow Friday. Free Flow Friday, yes. Free Flow Friday. So today, I've got less of a script. It's more a little looser on Fridays. Just a little looser on Fridays. All right. And thanks for inviting all these people, Fee. And Mom Fee is saying hi to you. Hey, Mama Seku, that's cute. All right. Day 145 is epic, and it's never easy, but possible. You have the whole day to get that run in. We believe in you. Thank you, Fee. Thank you, Fee, because thank you. I just leave it at that. Thank you. I appreciate you. Appreciate you for that. And let's see. And Linda's saying, we got to put more than $20 bills this week. We are financially honoring ourselves this week. All right. All right. Oh, and by the way, thanks, Linda, for reminding me. So I've got to explain it out. I think I got it now. On June 1st, that begins the next Hero Doing Challenge. Hero Doing Challenge. So on June 1st, that begins the next one. Right? So what we want you to do is we want you to exercise. I want you to exercise your body for the month of June. Every day for the month of June. Right? Now, whether you decide to exercise or not, I still want you to donate. Still want you to donate to my fund, right? But I am going to run a certain amount of miles. Well, at least a mile a day. So at least 30 miles. At least 30 miles a day for the month of June. I want you to wait until the end of the month and then donate that amount. I'll be, because what I've noticed is I haven't been checking the number of miles I've been running, and that used to be a huge part of the run streak. How many miles did I run today? How many miles did I run yesterday? And this time I've had no such accolades. I've just been 1 mile a day, 1 mile a day, 1 mile a day, and so now with June, that begins me keeping track again. Well, at least for the month of June, I'll be keeping track. And for the month of June, I want you to wait to the end of the month and donate, or as my stepmom did, give a donation out at the beginning. Give a donation out at the beginning, and give. So let me recap. Okay, June 1, right? I want you to exercise. I want you to exercise every day. Part 1. Part 2, I want you to donate to the number of miles that I complete during the month of June. All right. And number 3, I want you to get the book. I want you to get the book because the book is such a it's so cathartic. Cathartic? I used to have that word like that. Cathartic? Well, whatever. So it is a book that will open you up. It will open me up at the same time. It's going to open both of us up, right? And it's going to do a lot. It's doing a lot. And you know what? Let me tie some things in because I want to talk about the book, but I want to talk about the book first in relation to Harry Cole. Okay, here we go. Share the tab. Make this tab bigger and make myself even smaller than this. I remember myself smaller. Make that full screen. All right, so this is just a little bit of the interview that I did with Harry Cole because I'm playing snippets of it because I want to make sure that you go out and check it out, that you go out and watch this series because this is how I was able to give to the Stroke Awareness Month. So here we're going to play this. All right, so let's see if we get this going.
You live and breathe creativity. So what's happening in the creative mind is Sekou right?
It's funny you say that because yes, I am a creative, and I consider myself a professional creator for many years. But here in this period of my life, I have I don't want to say no creative projects, but the fact that I don't have creative projects around me speaks to my levels. Because unlike my doctor who could show up for work as a doctor the next day, 30 days later, my mind is still not where it used to be. My mind is still not where it used to be. That's so strange to say, but my mind is not where it used to be. And so one of the books I have on my hard drive, I want to publish. And I keep looking at it, and there's this one section that I can't quite see. Right? I see most of it, but there's one section I can't see, and that will be my next project. But as soon as I can,
you live and breathe creativity. So what's happening in the creative mind is Sekou right?
It's funny you say that. So this is one of the things that I just want to speak to because people assume that because I've been a professional creative my whole life, people assume that I'm doing something creative right now. And I haven't been doing anything creative, right? Because my mind, sad to say, but my mind is not operating at the peak level it was operating at before. And so, first of all, that takes a lot to admit that. That takes a lot to admit that. To recognize that my brain doesn't quite fire the way it used to. I'm getting better. Mind you, but my brain doesn't quite fire the way it used to. And and dealing with that is a thing. But also in terms of the book, this book that I was just talking about, Harriet Cole, is the book that I just published. And I don't even remember talking about it to Harriet because the interview went out of my mind as soon as it was done, right? But within weeks, I published that book. Now, let me be clear. I still can't see what I claim not to be able to see in the interview. I still cannot see it. But I felt like I want to give something back that was bigger than just an interview. Although the interview with Harry was great, I wanted it to be something that was carried throughout the whole year, right? Because these things happen throughout the whole year. My stroke happened to me in July, right? And trying to just talk about it one day or for 1 month is good, but not enough. I felt like I wanted to do more. And so that is the inspiration that got me to give the book. Now I don't know if if the manuscript is going to be garbled or what have you, but I did a lot on it before the stroke. I did a lot on it before the stroke, and I can't quite tell what I was saying. I couldn't quite tell. I can't quite tell if I was finished. Can't quite tell it was finished, and I know right now I cannot finish it. I cannot finish it. Quick sidebar. A friend of mine asked me to write something for him. Quick, easy thing. I'm a writer. I've written things for him a lot, and I'm working on a book with him. His book was the last thing I published. So anyway, he was like, yeah, write something up. Because I was scared. I'll write something up. And then I tried, and I was like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Like the words on the page, the words in my mind, and getting from my mind to the page. Yeah, I had to call him back and say, hey man, I really appreciate you making this effort for me. But the Sekou that you knew isn't here. Like he's not here. Like the one who could just willy-nilly draft something, write something up, has left the building. And I've been working at it and working at it and working at it and working at it for months now. I keep trying to check back in and see if I can find something a little bit more to work on with. But I had to tell him, I was like, listen, I think you're gonna have to get somebody else to do this because I don't know that I can do it. And that's a hard thing to say. As a writer, that's a hard thing to say. That here I am supposed to write this quick, easy thing, and I'm struggling with it. And so I don't know. So to bring this back to full circle, I don't know if this version of the book that I'm putting out is gobbledygook or not, right? But I think it's important for me to put the book out. And the importance of the book is it is a way to find your way from bad places to better places, right? And I think I just needed to publish it because I needed it for it to be out there, for people to get what they can out of the book, All right. So, however it turns out, I've given myself a segue of a couple weeks. However it turns out, I'll just stand behind it. Whatever interviews have to say about it, I'll say, yeah, I published this book when I'm still going through the struggles of of a stroke, and that's it. That's it. Okay, I was reading this this quote from Free King saying that we should watch a phenomenal interview. Phenomenal interview. Yeah, she really brought out a lot of things. If you haven't seen the interview yet, please check it out. And also, you notice that I had the feed put in the app for my Instagram page. So please go check it out on Instagram. Right? Okay, so that was a lot. That was a lot. Admitting that haven't been able to write this assignment yet. That was a lot for me just now. So anyway, yeah, that was that was tough. That was tough. Okay, so now let's move on to I wanted to show you this because some of you have had problems with getting the book. All right, so let's see. Let's share this tab. All right, so on my screen, I got something like this. Let me make this a little bigger. Uh, yeah, so all the way up, you'll see the the you'll hear the uh, well, you can see the area to purchase a book right there, right? And but I've noticed, well, some of you have told me that you haven't had a buy now link, and I think that's because Amazon has changed their way of um, of accessing books. So what I would suggest is going to the book when no going to Amazon.com/ebooks. So get out of the app, get out of the normal ways that you access Amazon, get out of that and go to www.amazon.com/ebooks. Right? You have to have the dash ebooks because if you don't, it's going to kick you back right into the app. So put the /w/ ebooks, and then that'll take you here. And then you just search for Hack Your Pain Now. Hack Your Pain Now. Hack Your Pain Now. All right. So that'll get you there. All right. So that's that. And all right. I think that's it for that. Oh, here's the Instagram page. Instagram page. Yeah. Once again, hype. You know, see, just like that, just like that. I just had the name. I just said the name. What's the name? Hack Your Pain Now. Hack Your Pain Now. And so you see, I just got a few followers, but come on and follow because I'm going to be posting more and more information about the book over the coming um, week. No, the the um, the month long challenge. The month long challenge. All right, yeah, month challenge. All right, let me see what else I had to show you. Okay, I think that's it. All right, I think that's it. Yes. All right. So now I'm gonna get ready for the girlfriend corner. And let B take it over. If I can find it. If I can find it. All right. All right. So that's there she is. Okay. And so this has obvious reference to what I've been saying today, and I'll play it and then I'll let you react. So let's just play this. Let's play this right here.
Whew, Uber Chronicles. I pick up this beautiful lady, and I tell you, we never know what people are going through, where they're coming from, where they're going to. We never know. It's like you're not able to look at the shell, the exterior of who we are, and imagine the things that we've experienced, we've done, that have happened to us within less than a minute. She's asking me if she can add a stop because the app wasn't allowing her to add a stop. She said, I need to add a stop because I need to go to the ATM machine to get some money. I'm going out with a friend of mine to have a couple drinks before my surgery. Now, I'm listening. I haven't said a word. I'm having surgery Thursday on my eye, my second surgery on the same eye. That's where the conversation really gets going. I said, "Oh my goodness." I said, "Okay." I said, "I'm sorry to hear that." She said, "Yeah." I don't remember how she said it, but basically domestic violence. Her partner hit her in her eye. She said the retina separated from her eye. They repaired it years ago, and but she sees double. And at night, she said her vision is very impaired to the point where when it's dark outside, from her vantage point, it looks even darker. And she said, so they're going to repair it. I said, well, that's the blessing that it's repairable. She said, yes. She said, it's just, all the things. And I think what happens for me is every time I get to hear someone else's story, it sheds a light on how amazing my life is and how much I have to be thankful for and how much I'm grateful for. And it just reminds me that just when you think you're going through some things, I get to experience people daily that are really going through some things, and we're all wanting to get to the other side of it. Yeah.
Yeah. So as you can see, good morning, Shay. Good morning, Shay. As you can see, like it relates to me because people assume that there's no pain involved in my life. And I won't go too far into it, but again, once you watch the interview with Harriet, you get to see that pain is a regular part of my life now. And dealing with that has been its own special concoction, right? And yeah, so what Fee says here really resonates with me because you can't tell based on how I look, you can't tell based on how I move, you can't tell. But yeah, I'm experiencing lots of pain here and there, um, but I'm dealing with it. I'm dealing with it. I'm dealing with it. Not sure. All right, so you're going to. Oh, let me. What's Shay saying? Thank you. I tried to ask myself, is this a real problem? Sometimes it's not. Pain is definitely a real problem. I get it. Blessings. I share. I share. A lot of people think that because I do the running, do the show, that I must be fine. And that is so not the case. That is so not the case. These two things are the things that prop me up every day. That prop me up every day. All right? All right. So let me cut off. It's time for the end of the show now. So check out Fee King's show. You just saw her. You just saw her do the Girlfriend's Chronicle, but you get to see her during her own show. So check out YouTube. Check out Facebook. Oh, let's just check out YouTube. Check out YouTube. Fee King at YouTube, and you'll see her show. All right. So I suggest you check it out. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. All right. So I'll see you Tuesday. I'll see you Tuesday. I share.